Hello everyone, welcome back to Chat with Efe, and it's your girl Efe. I first of all want to thank you guys for your reviews on my last video, your comments, your sharing, everything. Thank you. It's really, moved me to make more videos. But today I'm not going to be talking about that. So today, as you have all seen, we are going to be talking about how to deal with your insecurities. Yes, I know the question, what is she going to say? You can shout, you can do whatever, but we all have insecurities. I'm sure many of us, if not all, I believe personally that everybody has insecurities. Everybody has something they are not proud of, everybody has something they're not confident in. But insecurities can sometimes go the bad way, and we see that insecurities, or rather a cause of depression, is insecurity. Yes, insecurity leads into depression, and that is when it gets really bad. Your insecurities drown you down mentally, emotionally, physically, and and if it's controlling you like that, now that is the bad part. But today I want to give you ways that I believe, ways that I have used, is my ways that I know helped me deal with my insecurities. And these ways are from my personal experience and seeing other people experience it. So today I'm going to give you my own 5 ways for you to deal with your insecurities. So let's get to it. For me, the first and most important way to deal with your insecurities is through acceptance. I know the meaning of acceptance. I know you know the meaning of acceptance, but I had to enlarge my understanding on acceptance, and Oxford English Dictionary gave me the best meaning I could ask for. It even explained why it should be a way to deal with your insecurity. And it says, sorry if I'm going to be looking down, but I took some notes. And it said, acceptance is the willingness to tolerate difficult situations. That, in fact, that one has given you the clear meaning. Accepting your flaws. Now I like using practical examples. Now let's put it in insecurity meaning. So when I'm putting it in, using it to explain insecurity, I put it this way. I say acceptance is the willingness to embrace your flaws. Acceptance is the willingness to keep loving yourself. Acceptance is the willingness to, let me use the same word, accept who you are. Or most of all, acceptance is being happy with yourself. Yes, I know those insecurities are bringing you down. You may not ask, or you may not like how you look, you may not like what you went through, and that is why the 3 questions, I say this and I use the 3 or the big 3 W's that people ask about their insecurities. They look at themselves in the mirror, and one W is why, the second is what, and the third is when. For example, why do I look this way? Why did this happen to me? When am I going to do this? Or what is all this? Those are negative questions you ask yourself because of how you look down on yourself. But now let me give you the real question to ask yourself, the positive questions. Or rather, let me give you the positive statements to say to yourself. And as people use nowadays, I'll say, use this word, it is what it is, baby, because it is what it is. You can't change who you are because you don't like it, or you can't change that situation you passed through because you don't like it. It hurts, trust me, I understand. It's painful, you went through it, and the most painful thing about it is that you can't actually do anything about it. It's very painful when you realize that situation is a situation I can change, and that is what makes it worse. But let me tell you something. The honest truth is that if nobody has told you this, let me be the one to tell you this, that there is nothing you can do about that situation. So you know what to do. You have to accept it. You have to stop lying to yourself. I have to start telling yourself the truth that it's high time I accept it. Because as I said, it is what it is. The second way I would say on how to deal with your insecurities is to stop comparing yourself to others. That is a mistake we make. Do not compare yourself to another person. You all are not the same. You all are different. And let me tell you something. There's something, I am saying all these things as a result of these are things I use, or these are things I saw or I've experienced, let me put it that way. And I realized that comparison, if I were doing courses of insecurities, that would be my number one course. Comparison brings so much insecurity because you tend to look down on yourself a lot. Because man, if you're not looking down on yourself, you will never compare yourself to another person. I know the funny part. Who do you know you're comparing yourself to? That is how it evolves. You're comparing yourself to this person, the other person comparing themselves to this person. Now, there's only just one simple secret to that. Stop comparing yourself to others. And you know why acceptance is my number one? Because this boils down under acceptance. If you have accepted who you are, or if you have loved who you are, baby girl, baby boy, beauty, handsome boy, you cannot compare yourself to another person. Now, let me tell you how this helps me. I promised myself, promise God, that see, the last thing I'll do in my life is to compare myself to anybody. Do you know why? Or do you know how I make that possible? I give myself positive compliments in the mirror every day. Now, I like when people practicalize. You know what I do? Let me give you my secret to this. I go to the mirror. I see myself as the best. Be your own best. I see myself as the most beautiful. I see myself as the smartest person. I see myself as, oh, I'm the best in the world. Nobody needs to clap hands for you before you appreciate yourself. You can't wait for no one to come and say, you look this way. See, the honest is that nobody else's words matters if yours does not matter to you. So if you have not appreciated yourself yet, if you have not accepted who you are, then no one will. Because your own words matter most to you than others. Stop comparing yourself to others because it just means you are looking down on yourself. There is this thing people say, and many people call it cliche, or many people say that is a normal thing. Now let me tell you, many people say this word, or you may see somebody coming to you and saying this word, you are special. And in your head, you are just like, please, that's a normal thing people say. No doubt, that's actually a normal thing people say. But it does not make it a lie. You are truly special. You know why? There is no two of you. You are you. There's only one of you. No matter how much somebody wants to look like you, no matter how much you want to have the same body size, the same leg size, the same face, they can never be you. Even twins are special in their own ways because they are different. You comparing yourself to other people is not making things better. It makes things worse. Take it from me. It's high time we start appreciating ourselves and stop comparing ourselves to other people. So let's go to the next one. So the third way I learned on how to deal with your insecurities is by forgiving the past. Many people say how. Let me explain that to you. I love using the practical example of bullying. There are people that have been bullied in the past, and that brings as a result of insecurities. And because of that, you grew up with that anger, or you grew up with that, insecurity that people are always going to look down on you and this and that. And you know what you tend to do? You tend to also bring people down with you. Let me give you an example. I use these two terms. I use the two, how will I explain it? But let me just say it this way. Because of what you have gone, or because of what you went through in the past, you tend to want to bring the same pain to people by two ways. Either you do it consciously or you do it unconsciously. I don't know if it has happened to you, it has happened to me. But this is it. You do it unconsciously or you do it consciously. One, you do it consciously because you want people to feel that pain. you felt. So you tend to want to bring them down so that you feel, or so that they will feel what you have felt. Unconsciously because that pain is still in you, so you may not even know when you do it. You just tend to bring people down. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I believe so. You do it unconsciously and you do it consciously. But anyways, those two are like that because you have not forgiven the past. What you went through in the past was painful. It had to let go. But baby boy, baby girl, to move on, you had to let go of the past. You had to let go of the pain. And that is why I'll keep on going to number one, acceptance. If you have accepted that situation or that circumstance you went through, then you would have forgiven the past. You need to let go of whatever you faced then. The bullying, the bad relationship, the whatever is bringing you down. You need to let go of it, and you need to accept the fact that that situation happened, and you need to move on from it. You need to be happy with yourself. It's always okay. I know it's hard to start over, but it's always okay to start over. You can't let the past keep on controlling you because you won't move forward. That is why one way I would say in order for you to move forward, or in order for you to grow, is by forgiving the past. But that is for another episode, because I'm going to be taking another episode on that topic. So please, let's let go of the past. Let's let go of the pain. Let's let go of the situation we went through. It's time to move on. It's okay to start afresh. So we need to accept, we need to stop comparison, and we need to forgive what the past did to us. That is taking us to the next one. Number 4, I would say, is be your own BFF. And who is your BFF? Your best friend. Who is your best friend? Your best friend is always there to advise you. Your best friend is always there for you. Your best friend is always sticking to you. You know what a best friend does now. Most of us have best friends. So but instead of it being another person giving you those advice, be your own best friend. Be the one that will look up to you. Be the one that will tell you are the best in everything to do. Be the one to give yourself those positive compliments. As I said, look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself how beautiful you look today. Tell yourself that you are forgiving those things that have gone and you are ready to move forward. Tell yourself how special you are to the world. Baby girl, baby boy, nobody needs to tell you that. Nobody needs to see it. Your opinion matters more to you. Don't wait for any other person. Be the one that will always make you try for more. Be the one that will be there for you. Because you can't keep on hating who you are. You have to learn to appreciate yourself. So be your own best friend. Be the one that will give you those positive vibes. Nobody's ready to do that. You can do that on your own. Be your own hype man. I am my own hype man. I know. I look at myself in the mirror, I hype myself all the time. Be your own best friend. Believe me, it worked for me. And I'm hoping what I'm saying will actually help people to deal with these insecurities. So let's go to the last one, my number 5 way on which you can deal with your insecurity. So the 5th and last way I would give on how to deal with your insecurities is to be confident in yourself. You know what that means? Carry yourself with confidence. Be happy with yourself. Now, I would like to explain this. There's a difference between being confident in yourself and being proud. People tend to mix the two, but let me explain this to you. You can be confident without being proud. You can be confident without bringing people down. But I'm not going to emphasize on that because I have an episode to talk about that, which I'm going to have a visitor here with me to, put our heads together and talk about it. But I'm just telling you that you have to be confident in who you are. And I'll always lead all these ways back to number 1. If you have not accepted who you are, you can't be confident in yourself. You know why? Because you have finally said that this is who I am, you have embraced who you are. Baby girl, that's already building your confidence. Baby boy, baby girl, all of you, you are building your confidence. And that's why number one is the most important. You have to accept it. You have to accept the situation. You have to accept who you are. And then you can be confident in yourself. Be proud of yourself. I will keep on saying this. Don't wait for no one to applaud you. You can do that by yourself. Be your hype man. Look at yourself in the mirror every morning and embrace that beautiful face. Look at your body and love it. Because you are truly special. Right? Because you are the only you. So you have to be your own best. These are ways that helped me. Or these are ways that I know I use personally. So it is from my own understanding I am saying these things, not from another person's story. Well, one is from another person's story. But these are ways that I believe can help you deal with your insecurities. This drags you down mentally, physically, emotionally, and sometimes it leads to depression. And I would really love to help people to deal with that aspect. That's why I love to talk about things like this. And I would love for you guys to practice this. I have more ways, but I just decided to give 5 today. If you need more ways in order for you to deal with your insecurities, please be free to message me on any of my platforms. I'm going to leave it there. My Instagram, my Twitter. If you have me on WhatsApp and you're watching, it's all fine. I love answering people on situations like this because I have other ways for you to deal with these insecurities. Let's not make it go too far, right? Because you're truly special. But also, guys, I'm going to be doing a live video on my Instagram. I'm going to fix the date and I'm going to put the poster out there. I'm doing a live video with 2 of my big brothers. They are really good on talking on matters like this, and I want them to, come and put heads together with me. I'm not going to be the owner of that live video that day, but you guys are going to be asking them the questions. Me too, I'm going to listen because I'm still learning. So I'm going to be doing a live video. They're going to be talking to us. Ask them any question, please. They are the best people to ask for things like this after Misha. They are the best people to ask for this. They are my brothers, so I know. So we are going to be talking to them. I'm going to fix the date and I'll let you know. Well, we have come to the end of today's session. I hope you guys were touched by it because I really like this to help people. Please do so. If you have any questions, comments. If you want more ways or if you want more talks, please message me on any of my platforms. I am open. We are on a long break. I have nothing to do. I am free to talk about things like this. So please do that. So guys, we have come to the end of today's session. I hope you will try and practice the steps and I hope to see your comments. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And I'll always leave here with my quote and my hashtag. First of all, your insecurities never serve you well, so it's time to deal with it. Hashtag be confident. Thank you guys and see you later.